Hey, I'm Dominic. Today I'm going to teach you how to make not just a regular tuna sandwich, but a awesome tuna sandwich. We're going to dive in to the tuna. Alright, well, first things first, need your strainer to strain the fish juice out of these. Actually, that's second. First thing is a can opener, and this particular can opener is the kind that doesn't leave any sharp edges on the can, so you don't lose any digits while making just lunch. So you're gonna open this up and pry that lid off. Whoops. And you're gonna take your fork, your tuna, and your strainer and just strain it out in the sink. That fish juice out of there. Oops. And just drop it in your bowl. And actually, there's always some good stuff left in the can, so if you can scrape that out with your fork, it really helps give you a couple more bites of tuna out of each can, if you're skilled enough to get it out. Alright, next can. I can't think of any jokes right now. You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish. Is this really boring so far? That's a yes from cameraman 2 and cameraman 1. I can't think of anything to say. This recipe becomes interesting when you start to add the spices. So it might seem a little boring right now, but just wait a second. Time to be creative. Mayonnaise time. Grab your mayonnaise and spatula. Just no measurements here, just put it in until you think it's good. I don't even know how much I usually put in because I always add more after I stir it together and see how much I have. So that's what I do. I just put a scoop in there, stir it together, and you can always add more after the fact too if you don't think there's enough. At this point, here's what I do. This is a special way to make tuna. As Gino says, this is where it gets special. Get your mustard. And you can actually make tuna with just mustard without adding mayonnaise. I've never done that, but you can. And you stir that in just with the mayonnaise, sour cream, and onion powder. Sometimes you gotta karate chop it to make it want to come out. So you just add a bunch of that, and then add a bunch of cheese powder. It's really awesome. Tuna salad gets really awesome when you add Parmesan cheese, which I don't have any of right now, so I can't do that, but that's my favorite ingredient to add to this. But for now, cheese powder will work. Let's put the nails in the coffin. It's thyme leaf. Just get some thyme and use a bunch of it. It's just so good in this stuff. You just sprinkle it in there. It adds such great flavor. Make sure you get it all mixed up really good. It smells good too. It doesn't smell like fish at all. It smells like non-fish. So once that's all stirred up, it's ready to go. I always do a taste test to make sure it tastes right. And that tastes pretty good. I think I'm gonna add a little more mayonnaise actually. Stir that in. I love mayonnaise. Some people think that's weird. I love the smell of thyme. Bread. Next ingredient is bread. And I'm sure most people know how to make a sandwich, but maybe not, I don't know. 2 pieces of bread, and of course a plate. Once you have your 2 slices of bread, you can put this on in moderation, and you can put it on in excess. It just depends on what kind of sandwich you want. If you want some kind of sandwich that's just kind of like mediocre and it's just to fill your gut at lunch, put it on in moderation. If you want something that you're gonna go, wow, that was a good sandwich, put more on. Put the other part of the sandwich on, and it doesn't end here. Most people think it does, but it doesn't. Bring it over to the toaster oven, set it in there for like 3 minutes and let it toast. you can compulsively stir your concoction while that toasts because there's nothing else to do. That's what I do. Okay, it's done. Take your bamboo tongs if you have them. Just kind of pull that out of there. There is a tuna salad sandwich.